Hi, Air Signs. This is Tara, and welcome to your November 23rd through the 29th Psychic Tarot forecast. And I am starting with Aquarius. Hey, Aquarius, this is Tara. Welcome to your weekly forecast. This is November 23rd through the 29th. This card is just dying to come out, so let's select it as well. They're really wanting to come out with you guys this month. So, actually, I'm going to take three because this is what was wanting to come forward. So let's go ahead and start Aquarius. Wow. Okay, so this is the 10 of Rods. Wow. Okay, you guys been working and making things happen. And it looks like this week you're really, this is the Rod card. So this is about taking action. This is about being creative. This is about being in transition. So, he has his bundle of all the work that he's done, and he's moving into a new space here. I feel like you all have gotten this recently, Aquarius, but maybe not. He's moving into this new adventure, this new space with all the work he's gone. So there's a transition going on for you, and it feels like that you're ready to make that change. You're ready to make that change. And when I look at this card, what I notice the most is on his back. You can see how there's some gold stitching on this red sort of robe. So he feels empowered to do so. He feels empowered to move forward, to keep going, to keep on with the success. And when I say empowered, I'm also looking at the middle of that word, power. So your own self-power. And maybe you're feeling like you've had a lot of support and you just are you're ready to really take those rods and make new things happen. So that's exciting for you, Aquarius. And the next card, I want to take a look at all three since three of them just had to come out together. That could also have to do with a fire sign, which would be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. So if that's your rising or moon sign, you may also be working for someone or with someone that's a fire sign that's helping you with this transition as well. Okay? And the next card is the Seven of Swords. So the seven is about you're bringing your strength together. You're bringing some ideas together. And in order to gain effort, in order to gain your strength. So, this guy's kind of looks like has all these swords and he's kind of stealing away. But really, he's just taking everything with him and that he's thought about, all his ideas, his concepts. That's what the swords are about, that he's had. And he's moving in a direction of, it really kind of goes along with this. If you look at this guy, he has all these rods he's carrying. This guy has all the swords he's carrying. So it's interesting how one is, you're taking all of your ideas and your activities, you're coming up with, you're gathering strength for new ideas so that you can move forward, so that you can move on. Let's see, Aquarius, what am I getting with this? I look at this card and what comes to my vision are these gray clouds. So, not to be negative, because I don't think there is negativity. There's always something positive even to come out of challenging experiences. But actually, I feel like there have been some clouds. You've wondered if some of the ideas that you come up with, how they're ever going to work, how they're ever going to take place. And really, you can part those clouds with different thinking, different thoughts, different perceptions, different you can part those clouds. You can make the sun come out and the sky clear up. So that's interesting that came up. And so I'm looking at the third card that wanted to come out so badly is the Knight of Cups. This came out for another sign recently. Well, the Knight of Cups is very romantic. He's emotionally happy. So, this could be about love. Maybe you're feeling that, someone's really in love with you, or that you are with them, or you're being romantic for someone. This could be a male, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer sign who's really being very romantic. And this could be a real love relationship. So, this is an interesting reading, I have to say, because first you had the rods, which is your work and your activities. Then you had the swords, which is all about your thinking. And now you have someone who was like your knight in shining armor, or someone who wants to come to your rescue, and someone who wants to just really lavish you. So I feel like some of you are going to see some emotional sparks this week. Feeling like it. It also could be love around a pet. For some people, I'm getting pets that you love, and maybe some of you are getting new puppies as well. Maybe there's a new puppy coming into the family or into your home if you live by yourself. Because I feel like it's very loving, very sweet. Okay, all right. That's an interesting reading, Aquarius. Let's look into the crystal, see if we get any additional insight into the rods, the swords, and the Knight of Cups. Well, yeah, okay. So when you see things on a, oh, wow. Okay. When you see things on a very sweet, emotional well-being level, then it's kind of like this lit up. Just when saying that or thinking about it, that you really do have everything you need, and you'll be given more. This is lighting up more and more, like a kind of a yellowish, a little bit of orange, peachish, I guess you could say, but it's really lit up. And in the middle of it, it's almost like a person who's lying down, like if you were at the beach and you're lying down with your legs out and your arms out, and they're just sort of lying there and basking in the sun. So I really feel like you guys, yeah, you've been doing a lot of work. You have been moving your forces forward. You are thinking a lot, and you're ready to gain some new ideas. And I feel that for some of you, for a lot of you, that this is coming, that there's a lot of sunlight coming into your life. So that feels good. Okay, let me know, Aquarius, on the in the comments below. Please make sure like, subscribe, and I will see you next week. All right. Okay, so on to Gemini. Hi, Gemini. This is Tara, and welcome to your weekly Psychic Tarot reading. This is for November 23rd through the 29th, and I am drawing 2 cards for you, as well as looking into my crystal. And they were very active for Aquarius. So we'll see for you, Gemini, how they look. All right. So the first card is the Page of Cups. Okay, this is, of course, a cup card. So this is, about emotions. This is about our heart space. This is the page. So the page like has news. And so something's going to make your heart just sort of be flattered this week, actually. It could be news, and it's funny because I'm seeing his with his hand up and I'm wanting to do this. So there's news about something that really you love. This could be an emotional relationship. This could be that you're going to see some people that you're really excited about, that you haven't seen in a long time, or some of you haven't heard from these people, or it's been years and years, like I said earlier, since you visited with them. It could also, too, be around a project that just starts to begin to really grow, and you're just feeling so happy about that, and you're getting news of it. And if you're in the United States, it's the week of Thanksgiving, so it could be either family or friends or career, but it's very, very happy, the Page of Cups. All right. And the Cups cards, as you know, that represents our emotions. It could also be a Scorpio or Pisces or a Cancer that maybe you're working with, or that you're in a relationship with. So think about that, or your rising or moon sign. Okay, so, well, this is fun. You got 2 pages. The other card that wanted to come out for you is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles, it's also, pages are about news. Archetypally, they are like a teenage person who's just really ready to get out in the world, but not quite ready, but wants to so bad they're about to, jump out of their seat, or they're ready to go, but they're kind of gathering all their forces together to do that. So you got the Page of Cups. So there's some emotional well-being that's starting up. There's also this is a coin card. So this has to do with money, finances, property, investments. So some news about some investments. Some news about some finances that are coming through for you, or that have a good deal of possibility to come through for you. That would be wonderful. Finances, investments. I keep hearing those words. Or ways to incorporate your funds with someone else's funds, but it's a beneficial for all kind of thing. And when I look at this card, what I'm really seeing is his face looking at that large coin and just really focusing on that particular, how large this can grow. Wow, how large this can grow. This is an exciting deal. I'm also seeing the star. So it could mean that you're kind of feeling like, this could make you feel really accomplished. This, for some of you who are writing, if you're a student, if you're writing essays, if you're a business person, if you're writing some sort of creative document, if you are I'm hearing the word professor, writing something you're putting together for your students. And anything that you're writing, I don't know why the writing is coming up quite a bit, but it feels new. It feels like you want to deliver news to people, and it feels like there's money as you do that. 2 pages, pretty awesome. Okay, so when I look into your crystal, Gemini, I am seeing looking into my crystal actually, this is really kind of cool. I see something different every time. It's a little bit of what I saw earlier, but just larger. When I was doing another sign, it's larger this time. It's like an angelic being, a large spiritual being, because I can see the wings and everything. It's a smaller head, but an angelic body, just sort of really watching your back. And then when I turn it this way, it's like there's some arms extended. So there's wings and then arms extended. So sort of embracing you and embracing your emotional you, as well as your new youth you that's wanting to put forth some ideas that are going to make money for you. That's pretty exciting. Okay, Gemini, I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you next week. All right, so on to Libra. Hi, Libra. This is Tara, and I am doing your weekly forecast. This is November 23rd through November 29th. And there's a couple of cards. There's one. Okay, there's a couple that want to come out for you. Aquarius was the same. Aquarius was the same way. I'm doing the air signs. And so, all right, as you know. All right, Libra. Okay, so the first one is the Hanged Man. And as you know, the Hanged Man is a major arcana card. And the Hanged Man is like, okay, seeing things in a whole different way. 180 degrees difference, because he wants to be like this, but he's like this right now. So he's like, okay, what can I do to turn things around? What can I do to transition or transform myself and turn things around? It could be about your job. It could be doing something different there. It could be about relationships. It could be about your health. You know, some of you who, if you've been working so hard and you haven't been taking care of yourself, it really feels like, to me, it's several of those things. For some of you, of course, it's a general reading, but for some of you, it feels like it's a couple of those things. So the Hanged Man is saying, okay, I'm going to look at things in a different light, see what I can do to make some changes. Health-wise, too, it felt like all of a sudden the word gout came up. So any of you guys that have any of those issues, and I don't know what you do for that. I know people have felt gout in their feet and all of that. But of course, follow orders, take care of yourself, and make sure you get plenty of rest is what it's feeling like. Okay, so after the Hanged Man, there's this Three of Swords. Okay, so talking about seeing things in a completely different light, the sword cards have to do with our thinking and our concepts and conflicts and just whatever they're an air sign, which you are, of course. And the three is about new beginnings. It's really very similar to the Hanged Man. So this is kind of like a double dip. It's saying turn some things around. Yeah, you've been working hard, you've been working a lot, but do some things differently. Put a different spin on it. It could mean too, again, here we go about health. Watch your heart, watch your cardiovascular system. Be sure and, get exercise, drink water, take care of yourself. If you've been stressed out, and if it's about a relationship and it's not worked out, well, it's just new beginnings for you. So, and I want to pull a card on this. I feel like last week, did this card come up last week for you guys as well? So I'm pulling a third card because I just want to see how it looks when you let things go like this or when you turn things around. And the fun card that came out was the Magician. Okay, so this is really kind of cool. So when you see things in 180 degrees difference, you start thinking differently. And really giving yourself a little bit of love. You are the magician. You can create and take concepts and put them into reality. And this guy has the rods. He has the pinnacles. He has the cups. He has swords. He has everything he needs. So that's what can happen when we change things or we start to see things in a different light. Everybody, goes through this, whether they, no matter who they are. And sometimes it's good to have a transition, have a change, or a change of heart, if you will. So if any of you have been really just kind of putting the pedal to the metal, it's like, where am I going? What am I doing? What's going on? Maybe take some of this rest or this time this week. I know in the U.S. it's Thanksgiving, so hopefully you have a bit of time off, and see how you can create things in a different light. Because I feel like this is what it is saying to you, that you can actually create magic. Don't give up on things. Just see how you can create that magic. See how you can make things lighter for yourself. Okay, so looking into the crystal for Libra. Well, it's really dazzling in a way. I'm seeing clear bubbles, although there's light shining on them. There's some sort of pinkish yellowish light. And actually this, it's sort of a stage. It actually looks like it has layers upon layers upon layers. So that could mean that you've grown more than you think you have, actually. Excuse me, you've kind of grown more than you think. You have many more layers than you know. So you don't have to stick to that single, it's got to be this way or not. Just kind of let the layers unfold. Let all that experience and knowledge that you've gained in the past whatever years or months, kind of allow that to create and change for you, and let the Hanged Man do a 180 so that you can see things in a whole totally different light. Okay, Libra, I hope you have a good week. Be sure and get your rest. Be sure and enjoy. Leave comments below. Share, subscribe if you will, like, and I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you soon.